Welcome everyone to an awesome High Elf mirror match between Storm Runner vs No Name. This battle took place on El Alguil with the meta against anti-meta. So over here with the more meta build, we are going to have No Name. He'll be having 2 units of the White Lions of Chase in the front with that armor piercing, and in support 2 units of the anti-large spearmen. In the hero slots, we are going to have 2 nobles on horses, nice and naked with the anti-large and armor piercing. In the middle pocket, 3 units of the Lothran Seaguard with those shields, and in the back for the Lord choice, we are going to have Alariel the Radiant. She will have the Star of Avalon, Tempest, Earthblood, and Fair's Protection. So good spells overall. And in the back, 3 units of the elite Dragon Princes. 1 here behind the lady, and over here in the trees, 2 units indeed. Very good cavalry, some of the best in the game, with 110 armor, 78 speed, 80 charge bonus, as well as that physical and fire resistance. Very good, and they can do lots of damage up against almost any units here in the High Elf roster. So, for the anti-meta build, we are going to have the Scorns of Mathlan in the front. They do actually come with their ability, the Aura of Protection, just some nice added damage resistance if you do have mana in your pocket. On either side, 2 units of the Silvering Guard with that 30% magic resistance, and of course here for the Lord choice, Alariel the Radiant. Here she'll be on foot, but she will have the Star of Avalon, Arcane Conduit, Tempest, Shield of Thorns, as well as Earthblood, the Shieldstone of Isha, the Boon of Isha, the Shield of Safri, and also Life Bloom. For the second caster, we are going to have a Mage of Metal. So she will have the Starwood Staff, the Book of Hoeth, Plague of Rust, Searing Doom, and also Metal Shifting. So for the middle pocket, 3 units of the cheaper archers. They could struggle up against the silver shields there of the Lothran Seaguard, but only time will tell. And 2 units of the elite Phoenix Guards, 1 on each flank. Now, not only do they look absolutely insane, one of my favorite design infantry units in the game, they also have 30% physical resistance, fear, expert charge defense, it's like anti-large and armor piercing as well. A really nice unit, but they are very expensive. So another awesome unit here in the back is going to be the Pure Main Company, Armor Sundering as well as Armor Piercing, and also they do have Guardian, but an amazing red hair here. Just an awesome unit, just an awesome unit. But also in the back, 2 units of the Tyrannok Chariots. Good range, very fast at 84 speed as well. Could really struggle here with the Dragon Princes to catch. Now, as we can see, we do have No Name pushing into the trees here, and coming out is going to be Storm Runner. We are going to get some shots in, but we'll skip it here just a little bit so we can get into the battle. I'll get into position here so we can see the battle in its fullest. Now, if we do skip here a little bit, we will see we are going to get some healing in the front from the Earthblood, moving out using the Lothran Seaguard, just coming out of these trees so that we can shoot. And it's going to be a little bit of forest camping here, but I think we're trying to get the perfect position, just trying to feel each other out, trying to see what you can and can't do, and out come the Dragon Princes. And it's like here we are going to get a Searing Doom in the pocket, and that's a really nice Searing Doom indeed. Searing Doom, they're going to go all over the double Lothran Seaguard that were stacked, and you've got to be careful there with ranged units, especially if you are popping them onto the same infantry or otherwise ranged target, as they can stack pretty easily. Moving in the back, we do see the Dragon Princes. They are going to target the Tyrannok Chariots. Now, they do outspeed them by 6 speed, so with the charge bonus, it might be possible to catch, but if they are on top of their micro, these should be able to get away pretty comfortably. Here in the back, still going to be firing, losing the ranged engagement here. The Lothran Seaguards, they are going to be wavering -1 leadership. They are going to break, so it's now going to be 2 versus 3, and of course, we still have the Tyrannoks. Moving in the back, going to screen out here using some Phoenix Guard as well as the Pure Main Company, trying to keep those Dragon Princes away here from the backline archers. Looks like another Searing Doom here, going to be coming over the 2 units, the Spearmen and also the Lothran Seaguard. A little bit of damage there on the Spearmen, but quite a bit there on the Lothran Seaguard. I really do like Searing Doom. It's a very good spell for damage indeed. Moving the back, some more Dragon Princes are going to be flanking, and I like this. Immediately coming back with the Phoenix Guard, maintaining this box. The Dragon Princes do have to come to the High Elves here. Still on the trees a little bit here. I don't think it's too much more advantageous here for No Name, but we are going to be pushing in the front. A nice charge here into the Silvering Guard. They should brace nicely there up against the Dragon Princes, and I'm sure we could see some Plague of Rust coming through soon. More shots in the back here up against the archers. They're holding pretty well here. 1 did break, but 2 pretty healthy, and it looks like here 3 okay units of Lothran Seaguard. Looks like over here, the Tyrannok Chariots have been misplayed here just a little bit. They are going to get caught by Dragon Princes. Fair protection of Overcast. They're going to go down there from an area of effect of 40 meters. But we do have the Pure Main Company. Good armor piercing here and armor sundering will be very good here up against the Dragon Princes. 110 armor is a huge amount. Dropping it down to 80 is very tasty indeed. Charging in are going to be the anti-large nobles here on top of their horses. They're really going to try and take out models of the Tyrannoks if they can. But coming in support is going to be the Phoenix Guard. Very healthy. Looks like here, I think we are going to get an Earthblood going down. Very nice Earthblood indeed, just keeping the nobles nice and topped up. Star of Avalon here coming in from Storm Runner to try and keep these Tyrannoks as healthy as possible, as well as the Shield of Thorns going down for that healing. In come the Phoenix. They're going to be trying to aid where they can. Well, I think, unfortunately, here, they are going to lose out. They are going to have to push away. The Shield of Thorns is going to be a nice, giving 50% physical resistance to Phoenix Guard is absolutely no joke. Moving to the front, looks like the Silver Guard are going to be pressuring the Spearmen. They should win comfortably there in melee combat. And it looks like we have the Scorns of Mathland fighting here up against the White Lions of Thrace. But in the back, we do have some more Spearmen and some more White Lions here pushing onto the Phoenix Guard. Now, that physical resistance with that AP output is going to demolish any infantry here coming forward. Shots still coming out, so we have 3 units still online fighting up against the archers, but they are going to be running out of ammunition. And to see, very well focused on these units, still have half ammunition left, but they are going to be broken. But we do have more infantry here. We can certainly push around the flanks and start shutting down these Lothran. Over here on the left, though, we are still going to be shooting with the Tyrannok Chariots, doing some lovely damage here up against these Dragon Princes. They really can't catch. Models are going down, which is really, really crucial. In the back, we are seeing some Pure Main Company chasing off against the Dragon Princes, but we are going to get a downhill charge here. Going to be absolutely destroying these Pure Main Company, just moving models all over the place here. But as we can see, double charge here, trying to clear up this unit, but they do have a very high level of leadership. In the back, nice and protected, is going to be Alaria the Radiant. I like to see her get a little bit more involved. She is actually on a horse, and she can fight. She is no joke to combat, and she can certainly get in and do some nice work. But still kiting. Those Tyrannok Chariots were great choices here up against these Dragon Princes. They're just going to keep shooting, taking down models, so those Earthbloods, as well as those Star of Avalons, have less of an impact. In the back, the Dragon Princes have broken the last unit of range here. All of them are going to be going down. This is some nice work here from No Name, shutting down all of these units here. So some very nice work there, which means we will have the range superiority here from No Name. We do actually have Alariel and a unit of Phoenix Guard ready to go, but I think these guys just need to move forward here and now try and aid the front line. We do actually have that physical resistance there from the Shieldstone of Isha. So try and get in, get that added physical resistance, and see if we can help punch this front line. Over here on the right, we can see actually chasing is going to be the Noble. He's going to be coming after those Tyrannoks, but he's just not going to be fast enough for that 78 speed. That's what makes these such a good selection here in this matchup. Pushing away is going to be the Phoenix Guard. They are going to be chasing here to the best of their ability. We have broken the front line. White Lions are going to go down, so the Spearmen. Compromised are now going to be the Lothran Sea Guard. Nothing to stop them from getting into that back line. And now it all comes down to the cavalry play. Over here in the back, we are going to start seeing some archers come back here for Storm Runner. But in the middle, we do have the Tyrannok Chariots. They are going to be fighting in melee combat now up against the Dragon Princes. They've utilised all of their range. They might as well get in now and do the dirty work. The Noble is in. The second one is going to be joining as well, but over does move Alariel, as well as that Metal Mage and some Phoenix Guard. Oh, this could be a very nice Searing Doom here in the middle. That is a gorgeous Searing Doom, which is actually going to be killing some Dragon Prince models. That's 8 here, as well as 15. And they are going to be wavering. One has broken. We do have an Earthblood, but we can chase off using the Tyrannoks. They are going to be fast enough. The second one is going to be wavering. Are they going to break is the question. If they break, it could be in serious trouble. They are going to break. We do have some more Tyrannoks ready to go, so we can certainly chase them off. This is a really, really close game here between these two. We actually have the White Lions here fighting up against Phoenix Guard and the Pure Main Company. We are going to be supported by some Spearmen, but the two Nobles still running around. I'd like to see them putting some pressure here on Alariel the Radiant. In the back a little bit still is going to be the Tyrannoks. I'd like to see them keep moving here if at all possible. And it looks like here Ariel not particularly doing too much. I'd like to see it get a little bit more involved. But as we can see here, fighting in the middle, Star of Avalon going to be trying to heal some of these units in the middle. The White Lions of Thrace and also the Spearmen just going to be trying to do the best that they possibly can. Given that extra physical resistance is really handy here in the middle, as well as giving that magic as well. That imbued magic will actually help against any other Phoenix Guard. Luckily, none were brought today. But as we can see here in the middle, still Tyrannok Chariots fighting up against Dragon Princes. In the back, still pushing, are going to be the Scorns of Maflan, as they do try and pressure these nobles. But unfortunately, these nobles are really running out of targets here. There's a nice kind of tight box of Phoenix Guard and also Pure Main Company. Those two together are an absolutely deathly combo. In the back, some Silvering Guard, extremely healthy as well. Going to join this pocket, and this is just a movement of death. There is pretty much nothing here that can stop this blob, and it's looking like it's going to be towards the end stages of this game. Alarielle really can't go anywhere. There's nothing really too much that she can affect. It looks like here that the Scorns of Maflan are going to be fighting up against the Noble. They're actually going to be very low, but they are going to be winning in combat, and that is going to be a withdrawal there from No Name. Fantastic game here between these two, and I really wanted to show this off, as many people do try and bring the meta, but sometimes there is an argument to build an army to go against the current meta, and this is a brilliant example from Storm Runner. As you can see here, 113 from Alarielle, 1031 with some really nice Syrian Dooms there for the Mage of Metal, with 320, 925 for the Silvering Guard, and for the Maflan 466. 1,147 for the Pure Main Company, as well as 1,439 for the Phoenix Guard, and 527. 722 for the Archers, 364, and 291. 1,027 and 1,152 for the Tyrannot Chariots, performing very well. As you can see, no value for Alarielle the Radiant, but we also got 36 and 550 for the Nobles, as well as 180 for the Spearmen, with 750 and 920 for the White Lions of Thrace, with 288, 451 and 660 for the Lothran Sea Guard. So actually not trading too much better here up against the Archers with that nice added support. And here, something that's really disappointing. So, Dragon Princes, 434, 885, and 586. So, some really good counters here with the Tyrannox. And, yeah, Syrian Doom's really good support as well as that added physical resistance from Alarielle. Just an excellent game all round here from Storm Runner. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please smash that like button. Drop a comment down below about what you thought as well. And if you are new here, maybe think about subscribing. If you are also still brand new, drop down into that description. You can find all of my social media platforms, and most importantly, my Discord. You can join there for all multiplayer and single player, as well as the tournaments and leagues I host constantly on the channel. If you do have a video just like this, you can hop onto the Discord and leave it under replays for casting, and I'll hopefully try and cast it here in the future. Other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care.